Well, after dumping off our Yakima space case at the Delurgio's for over a year, I am picking it up, putting it on top of the car, and driving it to our Salt Lake house, where I will put it on the side of the house, and it'll probably stay there for about 10 years with nobody using it. To return the favor, I'm hauling a special birthday gift that Betsy made for Haley. It'll be hauled in the Yakima space case. I am leaving our place in Redondo Saturday morning and would like to get to Salt Lake City by 6:30 so I can head up to the Bicycle Stadium for the Utah-BYU football game that starts at 8:30. I predict BYU will win by kicking a field goal on the last play of the game, and there will be some controversy. I am taking this precious gift from Redondo to Salt Lake City so you don't have to. It's 5:40 a.m. and the surf is flat. I'm on the road. Sepulveda Boulevard. The sun's coming up. On this trip, we'll compare gas prices in 4 different states. 710 miles to go. And on the 110, north. The Yakima roof rack that was put on specifically to carry the gift is making a lot of noise, and you can feel the drag of it. Westbound 91. I've already concluded that if things not going to work out well, I'm going to take it off and leave it in the middle of the desert somewhere. Cruising on the 605 now. We've been cruising about 80, but I would like to bring up the fact that there is a carpool lane here on the 605, and my biggest pet peeve in driving is people driving slow in the carpool lane. When you're in the carpool lane, you should be going as fast as the car in front of you at least. And the carpool lane should be like the Autobahn. It's a Veterans Day weekend. Traffic has been a little heavier than I thought for a Saturday morning, but not bad at all. Eastbound 210, sun in the eyes. Okay, we're on the 15 north. I know it's very important to get Betsy's homemade gift to Haley in a timely fashion. And since I do this drive all the time, I know a lot of shortcuts. So we're taking a shortcut. This will probably cut off about an hour and a half or so, maybe. And here we are. Saved all that time, and we're going to end up at the Barstow Original Del Taco. Okay, I've seen people do this on video where they point to something. There we are. We're at the Original Del Taco. Thank you. If you get a chance, come to this Del Taco. It's actually in Linwood. The food is bigger and there's more variety and it's really good. It's not one of the franchises that are out there. It's actually better. I park way out like that because I don't want anybody to scratch my car and park next to me. I'm very careful that way. We're going to check inside the space case to make sure the gift is being transported and it's okay. Okay, it's open. And there it is. Riding fine. Next big town, Vegas, baby. I'm in Vegas, baby. Back in the old days, when I used to drive this drive, there was never any traffic in Vegas. It was just you drive right through. And now you really have to time your drives to miss Vegas traffic. Anyway, I've never been a huge Vegas fan. I'm not a gambler. I've seen the Grateful Dead out here. Those are probably my funnest times in Vegas. I do love the desert, though. And Red Rocks Preserve, right out to the left over there, is my favorite spot around here. And then Lake Mead. So I love the desert, the Red Rocks, and the lake. And that's what I like the most about Vegas. Although I'm not an anti-Vegas person. It's kind of cool with the lights and everything. And here's that traffic I was talking about. Nevada gas prices, $3.74 for regular, $4.39 California. Still cruising through Nevada. We're getting close to being halfway there. Subplot is, will I have time to mountain bike ride? And where am I going to get gas? I would like to get to St. George, be able to do a ride just north of St. George, and then go to the gas station, get back on the road. That's what I'd like to do. We'll see what happens. That's a subplot. All right, goodbye. So here's the Moapa Indian Reservation gas station where they sell fireworks. Haley prefers I never go here because I'm friends with Jim DiLorgio. So part of why I like to drive is it's my time to really go deep into music. This drive I've listened to Goose the entire time. They record every show, so I just pick a show and listen to that. Whenever I'm by myself, no one tells me to turn the music down or they want to force me to listen to their crap. It's great. On the last drive, I listened to classical music the entire way home, which I really enjoyed. The Betsy homemade, handmade birthday present for Haley is in Arizona. I love Arizona. I always have. Of course, we had our house at the river growing up, and that was a integral part of our lives, my life. And we get to go through the Virgin River Gorge, which is probably my favorite part of this drive. And that's coming up soon. Well, I didn't make it to St. George for gas. I ended up stopping in Littlefield, Arizona. I stopped at the Tits and Ass Express, and their gas was $3.49 for regular. Now it's time to blast through the gorge. Shortly after you exit the Virgin River Gorge, you enter the state of Utah. Okay, I made the executive decision to stop and ride. The gift is still fine up there. Here's the ride. Well worth it. Okay, finish the ride. It's time to check the Yakima space case. Just see how the cargo's doing. Oh, there it is. Cargo's fine. Just reporting in. I'm still driving. We're almost there. The gift is about ready to arrive. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing this outfit, it's for dramatic effect. It's not even that cold out. It's 50 degrees, which is actually reasonable. 6 South, this is our exit. I just saw some punk rockers. Okay, we're in our hood. I'm super excited. The drive was actually really fun. The delivery, my job was actually good. The worst part was the last hour and 10 minutes or so. There was a ton of traffic on the 15, and that part was not good. But I should get to the game in time. Next stop, the driveway. And there it is. The Sev. Which means the delivery is done. This jacuzzi's on. Did pull it out. And I'm gonna go give it to her and see if it was all worth the trip. It's snowing out, by the way. It's kind of cool. Okay, Haley.
Okay.
Here's the gift.
Okay.
Betsy made that for you. Homemade.
So you put it in the great big thing on top of the car.
I did.
To bring this.
The Yakima space case.
Okay. Do I turn and look at it now?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful, Betsy. She nailed it. She nailed it. She knows me.
Except for the fight on part.
No. It goes like this. Fight on, go Utes.
What the hell?
Look at that. Fight on and go Utes.
All right.
No, it's not the best season.
Another Betsy success story.
Thank you, Betsy. I love you.
And Utah takes the win in the lowest gas prices in these 4 states. The Yakima space case is going to be here for 10 years before it gets used. And then I'll take it back to the DiLorgios.